Speaker, last week the Prime Minister tried to avoid answering straightforward questions.
Order. Order. The honourable member for Timmins James Bay has the floor.
En français, je préfère le député dise la vérité. Last week, the Prime Minister told us to read the RCMP documents, which highlight the role of Senator Gerstein. But on Saturday, Senator Gerstein essentially said that the RCMP witness testimony of Nigel Wright was a lie. So someone's not telling the truth here. What does the Prime Minister believe this week? Nigel Wright or Senator Gerstein?
What we believe on this side of the House, Mr. Speaker, is that when somebody puts an expense claim which they are not entitled to, they need to pay that back, Mr. Speaker. That's very, very clear. These three senators, along with disgraced Liberal Senator Matt Harb, took money which they were not entitled to. They need to pay that back. At the same time, there's a motion in front of the Senate which would bring this level of accountability for the Canadian taxpayers right now. That's what we need to have passed. It's the Liberals in the Senate and the NDP and the Liberals in this House who are making victims out of these senators, Mr. Speaker. They're making victims out of these senators. Stand up for the taxpayers and bring accountability.
The honourable member for Timmins James Bay.
Mr. Speaker, even Rob Ford understands the importance of a little bit of contrition. You see, their problem is they can't get their story straight. Now, when the Prime Minister found out about Nigel Wright's deal, he said that he had done an honourable thing. And then last week, he threw them under the bus, saying that it was a deceitful scheme. And then on the weekend, his ministers were actually trying to pull Nigel out from under the bus. So, given the amount of trouble that Nigel Wright's caused his caucus, when was the last time anyone in the Prime Minister's office or the Cabinet spoke to Nigel Wright? How long after Nigel jumped ship, and what was it about?
The honourable Parliamentary Secretary of the Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, honestly, we have Canadians across this country who are looking for work still. We have an economy that, despite the fact that it has grown by 2%, is still struggling, and we're trying to make a lot of gains in a lot of different areas. We have the Minister of Social Development seeking to bring a new jobs grant program, and he wants to know, the NDP member wants to know, when the last time a few people talked on the telephone was. Forget about European free trade, forget about our troops in the field, forget about the equipment that they need, Mr. Speaker. When's the last time we talked on the phone with someone? This is the best they have between Mayor...
The honourable member for Rosemont.